Before we start, I'd like you to ask you all to please cut me some slack because I'm still getting used to recording with OBS. This is in fact my very first video that I'm recording with OBS, and I'm still getting used to editing in Vegas Pro. And this will be my second video which I've edited in Vegas Pro, the first one being that Genshin Impact canonical weapon video. Anyway, there's no better time to test out these new amazing pieces of technology and software than with this rather short archetype analysis of a newly christened archetype with only one new support card to make it so. Anyway, we're taking a look at the Dark Hole archetype, which was, well, yeah, only one card of said archetype was used in Duel Monsters and GX, in Duel Monsters by Yugi in that filler arc from Season 1 where they went into the digital world. The first digital world, not the even more unimpressive Noah Kaiba virtual world arc. And in Season 2 of GX by this guy from... what was his name? Sveistein, I think it was his name. Anyway, yeah, he also used that one card. This lovely unit, which, yeah, we're just getting into it. Dark Hole, a normal spell which destroys all monsters on activation for no cost. And yeah, pretty straightforward, and it's a pretty good card. It's limited to this very day, and I think it was even banned at some point. And you might be thinking, how could this possibly still be good to be limited when stuff like Raigeki and Lightning Storm exist? Well, yeah, it's precisely because it allows you to destroy your own monsters. And yeah, floating is absolutely no joke, and is the reason why Heavy Storm is still banned despite Feather Duster being live at 1 for several formats now. And yeah, what else can I say? It's a card that attained legendary status, and definitely something worth at least citing in your side deck, or maining if you have lots of ways to take advantage of it. And the only other card for a very long while was the normal trap White Hole, which protects your monsters from being destroyed when your opponent activates Dark Hole. And yeah, this is kind of silly because this comes from a time where counters to very specific cards were considered to be the be-all end-all of protection in the game, even though it was clearly not. So yeah, if you run this, you don't run this for anything else unless you're building a novelty deck or something. And now for the single new support card which makes these two cards, yeah. An official archetype, Dark Hole Dragon, a level 8 with 3000 attack and 2000 defense, a dragon type which cannot be destroyed by card effects. You can only use each of the following effects of Dark Hole Dragon once per turn. If a monster on the field is destroyed by a card effect that did not target it, hint hint, you can special summon this card from your graveyard or hand if it was when the monster was destroyed, or hand even if not. So yeah, it essentially summons itself from both the hand and graveyard, which is actually a really good summoning condition. And if this card is special summoned, you can activate this effect. During the end phase of this turn, you can add one Dark Hole from your deck to your hand. And yeah, the end phase search is probably an homage to Dark Magician of Chaos, and just to give us a reminder of how broken he was back in the day before his errata. And this was practically made to avoid this guy suffering a similar fate, because searching Dark Hole on summon immediately can even lead to some nasty shenanigans even today, so yeah, I get why the precaution is there. Anyway, yeah, it's a level 8 Dark Dragon, 3000 attack, 2000 defense. Pretty standard stat lines for a dragon monster. It's highly searchable, and yeah, it makes Dark Hole even more versatile than it initially was. So yeah, you either go all out with it or you don't go at all. It's as simple as that. Once again, tech archetypes are not gonna be receiving any grades, like the next archetype we'll be taking a look at tomorrow most likely. But yeah, anyway, this is a fun bunch of cards. Well, the new one and the Dark Hole is obviously a card which stood the test of time and will continue seeing play in numerous decks for many years to come, and Dark Hole Dragon is definitely a nice contributor to that. Anyway, that is it for this short little archetype analysis. It's definitely not the shortest. I mean, yeah, I took a look at the Darkness archetype and the Clear World archetype, which are still both clearly unfinished. Pun absolutely intended. Anyway, and yeah, next time we'll be taking a look at a very interesting archetype that has surfaced. I believe it was in the same pack as these bunch of cards. Who knows? Not entirely sure, but anyway, until next time, thank you all so much for watching. Stay tuned for more reviews, book news, and updates. Have yourselves a great day, and I will see you all next time.